Consider this scenario: two influential nations teetering on the brink of conflict, but simultaneously attempting to communicate. Not publicly, not comfortably, but deliberately, carefully, as one misstep could alter everything. At this moment, this is precisely what unfolds between the United States and Iran. In recent weeks, tensions between the United States and Iran have escalated once more, not just in politics, but in military posturing as well. There have been reports of naval skirmishes in a critical area of the world, the Strait of Hormuz. This region holds significance, as a large share of the globe's oil supply traverses through it. Right now, this crucial route is under immense strain. Concurrently, efforts to initiate peace negotiations are underway. Meetings have been arranged, delegations readied, and mediators intervened, seeking to unite both parties. However, the scenario remains complex. On the surface, both parties express a desire for peace. Yet in practice, profound mistrust prevails. Iran openly asserts that while diplomacy is essential, it lacks full faith in the United States. On the U.S. side, there are stringent requirements. These involve nuclear capabilities, regional dominance, and long-term stability. So what is the outcome? Discussions initiate, but progress remains stagnant. Proposed agreements fail to reach completion. Commitments are made, but lack credibility. This is why analysts characterize the scenario as talks in limbo, not advancing, yet not entirely halted. Just when progress seemed sluggish, an important event transpired. A U.S. naval force intercepted and captured an Iranian cargo vessel close to the Strait of Hormuz. From the U.S. viewpoint, this was a measure of enforcing a blockade. However, Iran perceived this as an act of aggression. This singular incident dramatically shifted the atmosphere. Iran responded vehemently. Allegations were exchanged. Suddenly, the already delicate discussions grew even more precarious. Currently, there exists a temporary ceasefire, but it is highly fragile. Each side has claimed the other has breached it. Military operations haven't entirely ceased. Vessels continue to be monitored and occasionally intercepted. The situation resembles a pause rather than a resolution. A moment of quiet before potential escalation. You may ask, why is this significant on the global stage? The response is straightforward. Energy, commerce, and stability. The Strait of Hormuz is among the key oil passages worldwide. Should tensions rise, the oil supply will be disrupted, prices will surge, and the ramifications will extend globally. Even distant nations will feel the consequences. Fuel prices, transportation expenses, and the overall economy will all be impacted. At the core of this issue is a crucial matter: trust. Iran thinks the U.S. alters its stance too frequently. Meanwhile, the U.S. perceives Iran lacks transparency. Thus, when both parties convene, they aren't genuinely negotiating, but instead evaluating. Every phrase, every stipulation, every action is scrutinized. To gain a clearer perspective, we must examine the desires of each side. From the U.S. viewpoint, restrictions on nuclear advancements, regional stability, management of security challenges. From Iran's viewpoint, lift sanctions, economic relief, upholding sovereignty. Both parties seek something significant. However, neither side is willing to concede too much. Countries such as Pakistan have intervened to facilitate discussions. Meetings have occurred behind closed doors. Communications are relayed indirectly. Yet mediation presents challenges due to both sides' caution. Every choice can have global repercussions. Three potential paths lie ahead. 1. Successful resumption of talks. Both parties agree to compromise. A resolution is achieved. Tensions decrease. 2. Stagnated discussions. No consensus, but no significant conflict either. A prolonged phase of uncertainty. 3. Escalating tensions, miscommunications increase. Actions provoke responses. And conflict becomes more likely. This situation differs from the past, because now everything accelerates. Information circulates rapidly. Responses are immediate, and minor incidents can escalate into significant crises. Beneath these deliberations lie real people, citizens, workers, families living in uncertainty. Economic hardships, fear of conflict, and instability impact their everyday lives. This is beyond politics. It reflects human experience. Currently, talks between the U.S. and Iran are ongoing. However, they are not progressing either. They find themselves stuck in limbo. The world observes closely, awaiting to see which path they will follow. At times, the most pivotal historical moments occur not in decisions made, but in periods of uncertainty. If you found this analysis helpful and desire further clear explanations of global events, keep in touch. Understanding current events is the first step toward anticipating what lies ahead.